Okay, is the sound working? Yes, should be, right? Oh. I haven't noticed that there were red ones around here. Okay, now the camera should work as well, right? Since it's a YouTube stream, I had to adjust a couple of things. Okay, welcome to the stream, Wooho. Welcome to the stream, David. And greetings from Germany. What map is this you're leveling? This is Darkon Free Desert, right here on the bottom. This is where currently the highest monsters are located. And this August there will be a new content update that will add Asria. And then an Asria will be somewhere around here, in this area. And there we will have the higher monsters. Oh, we're getting international here, huh? Like, can I already send memes at Discord? Yes, you can send them. The giveaway channel is already open. Like, no videos, but you can send memes and any voice you want. Any, like, normal written joke you want to turn in. Yes, at the moment there are no stat pads, but in the new content update they will reintroduce pets. So we can expect to open our wallets for the new pets, definitely, sure. And about cache islands, the Asria update that is hitting in August, it will not be a cache area, it will just be a normal continent. So no need to buy tickets and it's not hidden behind the paywall. For the Filipino players, do you prefer it if I stream on Twitch or if I stream on YouTube? Why you don't level higher mob? Right here, the mobs that I'm fighting are 113, I'm 112, and those are the last mobs that are having an element, and my weapon has plus 10 element, and I'm using the plus 20% additional element damage. And this way, it's currently faster for me to level at Muffrin than at pop ranks. That dude is so bad. Like, he always takes way more mobs than he can kill. Like, he's leveling so inefficient. It's ridiculous. They always run away. Since I'm here, I don't think he has done a best. Yeah, he has done any, I don't know, like perfect AoE. See? Again. Like, he's not getting it, like. I'm a 104 full support ringmaster and here that's better EXP to level with people around 108, 110. Is that true, or should I still try to find partners 115, 120? If you're 104, the best would be a level 114 AoE partner at pop ranks. Anyone that is above 116 will pass the EXP penalty onto you. So for example, let's say the highest mob is 116. If they are 117, they will obviously get less EXP from this mob, and the, like, I don't know, the EXP penalty is basically passed to your personal EXP as the ringmaster as well. How to say in German if someone is knocking to toilet door while I'm pooping? Besetzt. Welcome to the stream, Tenmo. And now he's gonna fail the AoE again. Hi, quick question. Should I change knuckle from steel 1 before 60 or keep it till then? What knuckle you're using prior to level 60 doesn't really matter. If it's like status, it has an effect or whatever, I wouldn't care. I would try to go for something that is using the skill damage percent that is helping you the most. So if you're AoE, I would go with a burst crack knuckle, and if you're 1v1, I would be going with like maybe a temping hold percentage on the knuckle. Quick question, is 105 gear needed for desert, or can you survive off Rastra set till bears? I don't know about Rastra set, but I had a really hard time with the hyper set. I would in general say 105 gear is recommended to do to fight in desert without getting beat up really hard. the Make Me Laugh event is only available for Discord entries. Otherwise, I will not be able to keep track and I can't make sure that I'm giving the reward to the correct person. Have there been any leaks on bloody weapons? All I can say so far is all bloody weapons are going to be 1v1. But there's also going to be Azure weapons, parts, whatever it's called, that's going to be from an Asria dungeon. So maybe the 1v1 damage stuff is like 1v1 and damage is bloody, and tank is going to be Azure. That's my guess. Well, the only reason, Nimao, while I made like this little overview in the top right corner, is because it was asked over and over and over again in every stream, which is pretty repetitive. That's why I made this little FAQ in the top, so we don't have the same questions over and over again. And thank you very much for the follow, the subscription actually, by Ron Boras. Well, I got asked that many times that I made an FAQ for it, so I don't have to answer it anymore. And the funny thing is, people are still asking. Like, it's up there right into the stream, but they don't bother like watching or like looking for something like a tiny bit. They're just asking instantly. Like, entering the chat, and second one, what's that? What's that? Not even a full sentence. I'm a mercenary in Flyff. Could you tell me, is it stricter at Dex and Stem I need? The best way as a mercenary to level is / keen wheel and full strength. I am new to Flyff universe. How come I don't see any masters or heroes? This is because the max level of the game is 120, and in the development progress they even made a poll if the community wants master or hero system, and the community said no. So when the new update is coming this month, it will increase the level straight away, so no rebirth shit. That's coming. We will go from 120 to 140 straight away. Damn glad I don't need to get to 122 times on the same character. Yes, I really dislike the master system because this was just a way to cheaply recycle content with like zero effort. And I think it's a good idea from them that they're going straight to 140. Is it better to level as AoE BP or 1v1? If you can level AoE, it's always better than 1v1, no matter what class you're playing. Even it could also be not sarcastic, cause in the early levels, an arrow range jester is better than 1v1 jester. So if you level with a team and someone else is pulling and you're just dealing damage with the AoE and help them, it's faster than leveling 1v1 by yourself. Arkenset ist das Asar-Set. Also gepaart mit Wedge, ne? Wie gesagt, du passt, also halt, wenn du richtig PvP spielen spielst auf dem WP, hast du einmal einen Arkenset mit einem Wedge-Suit und dann hast du quasi einen Arkenset mit einem, ein komplettes Wedge. Weil wenn du zum Beispiel ein 1v1 gegen einen anderen Build-Poster machst, dann willst du natürlich halt auf einem Wedge-Set sein und wenn du quasi ganz normal spielst, halt mit einem Arkent. Aber das Arkent Suit gibt halt FP% und das Wedge Suit gibt MP%, darum ist es besser. Wenn du auf das Wedge scheißen willst, dann nimmt man quasi das, wie heißt's? Das Suit von Clockworks. Weil das hat noch ganz viele Resistenzen drin, dann überlebt man besser auf dem Damage EQ. Wie würdest du für ein PvP-BP statten, also ohne Ring mit Equipment trocken? Sowas gibt's nicht. Man stattet für jeden Siege anders. Kommt ja drauf an, wer mitmacht, wie die HPs sind und sowas. Manchmal muss man im Siege auch restatten. Also, da gibt's keine Regelung oder irgendwas. Also wenn du auf Flyff Universe Siege zocken willst, mit 4-mal die Woche, zahlst du ungefähr knapp 100 Euro nur in Power-Ups, Restats etc. im Monat. Und hier geht es nicht um Gear-Upgraden oder sowas, einfach nur für die Power-Ups, die Standardsachen, wo jeder hat, um mitzumachen. Ja, wie gesagt, das ist in jedem Siege anders. Du musst schon mal gucken, wer die Gegner sind. Du musst ungefähr wissen, wie viel HP die haben, wie viel Damage die machen. Und dann passt du vorm Siege dein Bild exakt an die Gegner an. So spielt man jeden Siege. Keiner spielt immer auf dem gleichen Bild jeden Siege. Das macht gar keinen Sinn. AoE classes level up faster than 1v1 classes? Yes. The only time 1v1 classes are better than AoE is when they actually start to one-hitting the monsters, but we are, as you can see, really far away from a balance where 1v1 players are able to one-hit. And if they would bring the balance to like full geared people, 2-hitting mobs, then the gap between AoE and 1v1 would not be as big anymore. This is where they should aim their balance at. What job did you have on Flyff PC and what highest level did you achieve? I was a hero plate back in version 11. Wie viel Penya Strike machst du zum Beispiel? Ich mache sowas zwischen 9 und 20k. Kommt immer drauf an, wie ich gestattet bin. Aber ich habe kein gutes Gear im Vergleich zu den anderen Jojo-Jestern, die Siege machen. Question about AoE Ranger. Isn't 105 set better than 75? No, it's not. 75 set is best in slot. Also letzten Siege habe ich mit, ich glaube 13k Hop gespielt. Ja. Unbuffed, 15k buffed. Das lief nicht so toll. Mir fehlt langsam der Damage, weil die Leute immer mehr HP bekommen. Also ich konnte im letzten Siege die Leute nicht mal mit Combo rausholen, ne? Also Vital Step into Hop hat nicht gereicht, um Leute zu killen. Manche haben sogar schon den HC-Hop getankt, also ja, mal ein bisschen dran schrauben, ne? Because of the 10% skill damage? Yes. You know what's sad? That giants are so bad at the moment. For example, it should be something great when a giant is spawning on your level area, but you actually lose money when you kill the giant, because the amps have more value than what you can drop on average on the giant. So if you have power-ups on, dude, it's like, yeah. Alle Witze fürs Event müssen in Discord im Giveaway-Channel gepostet werden. Are you going to do a general tactics guide for PvP, not just individual classes? I noticed in your videos it's you more team play and coordination rather than one person plays. Well, it's a team game. Like, Siege is no solo show. It's about what your team can do. It's not like free for all or whatever. And if I would say, like, if everyone would have the same gear, for example, it's only the guild that has the best communication that wins. But about the question if I'm making a general guide, I don't know. I think it's going to be really hard. Is it required to make an alt ringmaster? I would say yes. If you don't have your own ringmaster, like, it doesn't have to be active. If it's on the board following you around and you can at least get the average buffs, that's more than fine. But at the moment, they're also not banning people that are using F-tools and such. There's a bunch of people that are having like ringmasters that perma heal them with like perfect on-time GT all the time for like hours and hours. And yeah, but they're not doing anything about it, even though it's said to be illegal in the terms of service. How do you put those F key bars? When I expand my bars, it shows Alt and Control ones. In the options, you can just do all whatever key binding you want. So you go to options and then keys, and here you can set the key binds you need. And I don't like the combination shit with like Alt, so I prefer to like have the keys like above, especially for PvP. So I like to play with like 1 to 0 and F1 to F6 in Siege. That's like where I feel comfortable. Well, the thing is, if I wouldn't be streaming, I would probably do it too. But you know how it is with like all the haters. If I would be running around now with a pocket ringmaster that is casting like permanently healing me with GT, I would get banned, but all the others that are doing it are not getting banned because no one is reporting them because no one cares. That's just how it is, so I cannot do it. Even though I think it's pretty shitty that they have so many rules that they set up and they're not enforcing those rules. And people that are basically like abusing them are getting an advantage. And the people that are following the rules, they are left behind. I don't know, shouldn't be like this. Yes, it's an automation tool and it's bannable according to the terms of service. But it's also bannable according to the terms of service to use a macro to switch. And I would say so many people are doing it in Siege, so yeah, well, I don't know. Like since the second Siege in Southeast Asia, people have been switching. And none of them got banned. Can you believe that there are already farming bots? Of course they're farming bots. They're selling those bots everywhere. They're also sending out keyloggers like always. There's duping shit going on that they have to fix and stuff. Like it's normal Flyff. Or more like normal MMO shit. Like they have to take care of a lot of shit. And like bots are a really big issue when the catchers had no level limit to be able to fighting them, because all Darken was at the server start was full of bots farming materials, and then they made the change and it went lower, and now there's only people using like level bot and stuff like this, but there's many people using this. And the sites, the scripts are still live after reported them. Well, what can they do about it? Like, they can't take down the sites. Also leaks as always. Well, the thing is, they are hiring staff that gets inside information. Those staff members are not paid in an original way. They do not have a contract, which means there's no NDA, and they can't even be punished for leaking shit. So yeah, like there's no... If you lead your company like this, of course there's going to be leaks happening. Can I see your accessories upgrade? It's plus 18, the accessory. You don't even have to use another browser. You can multi-client in the same browser. Like I have Nosk in the same browser. Is it advisable to put pure strength on level 112 Yo-Yo Jester? I would say definitely not. Because if it would be advisable, I would not have a different stat build. Do you recommend spamming Fast Walker at Desert because of the mob spread? No. If I would be keeping Fast Walker up all the time, it would be better, but I'm annoyed by it. So I'm not doing it. If I would be playing like a private server, for example, I would make a 20-second F tool that presses Fast Walker for me, and it's like a lot more relaxed. Oh, Lightning card 4, here we go. You also dropped one yesterday. Do you have 100% attack speed without Givor? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. But you should always level with GT if you can. Besides the attack speed fact, the plain attack percentage you're getting is a huge benefit. Why don't you play in F11? Well, why do you play in F11? What's the benefit? I see, that's your answer. It's only personal preference. Hallo Lumi. Hallo. Was ist los? Schon müde? Nicht am Ohr schlabbern. Guckt schon zu, wie wir leveln. Kann nicht einschlafen hier. Noch nicht fertig. If you put only 47 dex, this means you would permanently need to use the potion of swiftness, like I'm doing, to get 100% attack speed without GT. So basically, if I have a ringmaster, I am not using the potion of swiftness, and if I don't have an active ringmaster, I'm using it. That's how I play. And that's also the reason why I don't recommend 47 decks in my YouTube guide, because I didn't want to make a guide that requires people to constantly be using power-ups. Even though it's a cheap one. Kommt in nächster Zeit noch ein Advanced AoE Plate Guide? Oh, da hat jemand die Community News nicht gelesen. Eieieiei. Das gibt einen Minuspunkt. Das gibt einen Minuspunkt. What's the highest level at the moment into a team here? Well, I can tell you exactly. There are currently 32 players, level 120. If there's a dex recommendation, it always includes any bonuses you can get from wherever you want. So if you can afford a 20 dex flask running all the time, you can stat less. How about the F-coin exchange there? It's currently 60 million per 1k. And it's like this for a pretty long time, like it's staying kind of stable. There's guides on my YouTube channel. You can just watch them. This is also interesting. So many players are making their set plus 10, but not putting in 7% cards. So if this is up to you, like your decision, make a set to plus 8, 4, 16%, whatever. Then you put 7% cards in, and then you upgrade to plus 10. That's the best efficiency for your money and your upgrade value. Will the prices for current in-game sets drop after the next big update? They will be lower, but they will not be, like, as you may see it on some private servers, like, be completely useless, because you level for a really long time on Flyff Universe, which means to even get to the new sets and the new bonuses, the people still need the old ones, right? And you cannot skip all the leveling progress. So they will still be worth and keep their worth even. But they will be lower, but it's not like drastically or like, oh no, everything is worthless I have. That's not how it's working on the official server there, where you level that slow and you have that big of a gap between sets. I feel like Asria is taking quite a while. Lots of issues and spawn creeping while killing pop ranks on Mushby. I don't know how this is related. What does it mean with like Asria will take a while? And what does the release or the release time of Asria have to do with spawn creeping? I don't get it. Here at Asria will have 110 to 120 level mobs. Okay, I don't know where you hear this from. So what I know at the moment is that Asria starts at 114 and the highest level cap will be 140, so it's most likely that the highest monsters available in the new level area will be 136. The effects are definitely adjusted. There are some leaks already floating around, and they're basically saying that bloody stuff like weapons and sets are for 1v1 damage, or like damage sets, and the Azure sets that you can get in the Asria dungeon is going to be tank. That's what the current leaks say, but it's no confirmed information. What do you think is the best investment for long run? Stack on F coins, keep it, or sell for penny and stack on penny? Like F coins are stable. They can't like lose their value. Penny gets inflated for sure. But what you should be doing is actually like always reselling. Like sell all your F coins now for like whatever ratios on your server. Then try to buy stuff cheap, resell it, buy new F coin items, and just continue the cycle. This way, this is probably the only reliable way to get rich in Flyff Universe at the moment, because they removed every farming aspect of the game at the moment, besides the farming aspect that really high level players can do, something like solo, medio and stuff like this. So yeah, that's why I would be focusing on resell. How much F coins do I have? I don't know. Yeah, I have 23k left. Why so much? That's not a lot. That's just what's left over after I finish my upgrades. And you need about 10k a week just to siege. A month, not a week, a month. Best F-coin investment I made, pad import, yes. CS pad is, like if you want to play the game and you want to play it without caching or whatever, I highly recommend investing just enough to buy a CS pad at the start and then play the game. Like picking up the loot is horrible. And it makes your life so much easier. And farming until you can afford a CS pad takes forever if you have to pick up all the loot by yourself. So I highly recommend at least going for a CS pad if you want to play the game. Well, look at the German server, dude. Like, the PvP there is horrible. I don't know why someone would even invest a single cent on the server. It's, I don't know. Don't get it. There's one guild farming people that have no gear, zero competition. It's like, I don't know, it's harder to survive in desert with a 45 set than playing Siege and Burodang. PD4 at the moment is about 400 to 450k. Are you healing from attacking? Yes, I am using... Usually you would be using, like here, Enchant Poison to level. But when I'm streaming, I prefer to use Enchant Absorb, so I don't have to be too much worried about perfect food timing and whatever, and don't die accidentally while I read the chat or answer questions. Welcome to the stream, Rhoda. And thank you very much for the subscription. How much does H-Sword cost? Well, I have no idea. But I think H-Sword is one of the most worthless weapons so far. So I would say only a couple million, like 2 or 3 mil max. $40 to $50 mil, an historic sword? Oh wait, oh sorry, I was like thinking, I was thinking about two-handed sword. Yeah, if you're talking about one-handed sword, 40 to 50 is correct. That's my bad. Yeah, but the difference if something costs 50 mil or 70 mil, if it's not a regular item that you need constantly, like for example on an F coin rate, that will make a big difference, but on like a single buyout item, or like an item that you buy like once or twice in your server lifetime, it doesn't really matter. But what's good, if you say on your server, for example, F coins are at, oh god, getting them hiccups. If you say F coins are at like 48 and the his weapons are still at about 70, then it's way easier to farm free to play on your server than it is on here. And the thing is, Brewerdang also has a lot less players, so the inflation is not as high, there's not as many weapons that are being farmed every day. But this just factors in. So one pet CS costs 10 euros. Yes, it's 1k F coins that you have to buy. And I think, well, I would have to lie. I cannot check now, but I think you can get like a bonus. You get some bonus for uploading as well. So you have a bit spare that you can maybe use to start your reselling early on. Sir is hyperset plus 844 and historic yo-yo plus 10 goods till 100. I would only wear it until 95. And then reset to 105 set and add G yo-yo. What would you pay for G sword plus 5 one hand? Ooh, I have no idea. Like all those items, I don't use them. I don't resell on stuff like this. It's too individual, so I don't know the prices. But plus 5 is almost worth nothing nowadays, since scroll low went into the garbage. There's so many shops in city that are selling like 1k, 2k or even 3k off the scroll low. I'm a plate level 77 and I have an any set, full at plus 5, 2-handed HX at plus 6, is that good? I don't know. I would say it's like probably a bit below average for this level. How can you healing from attacking? You use Enchant Absorb. It's a gesture skill. Right there. It's passive. Can you be decent PvE without ever purchasing F coins? Well, my strategy for this would be making a character, watching the historic guide, watching the Penya farm guide on the channel, and then sticking at the first historic farm gap level, and then just keep farming historic weapons over and over, and all the profit you're making, you will reinvest into resales, and you just keep doing this. Like you farm historic weapons all day, and then sell the historic weapons, use the profit to resell, and therefore just increase your wealth. And once you're fucking rich, this is when you actually start leveling your character to 120. Why are you leveling on 113 mobs? Well, the 116 mobs don't have an element and I would lose 40% damage. That's why I prefer to level here. And at 113, depending if we're getting more Asria leaks or not, I will be switching over to pop ranks. But if Asria mobs are really going to be 114 from the start and they're having an element, I'm not sure how much time and money I want to waste on pop ranks, honestly. But we will see. Because it depends. If it's like all the way in the end of August that the update is coming, then I definitely want to continue leveling, because every level counts in PvP. Historic drop rates are kind of awful. All the green weapons have the same drop rate. My attack speed without GT, 100%. Can you sing happy birthday for my little brother? No, I cannot. I can't sing. And I never do sing. But I wish him a happy day. What's the violet chimeradon doing here? Entering my farming space. What the heck? No, the drop skills are general. Like, it increases the drop from the monsters right here that I'm killing. Drop rates are not gig exclusive. Is that your dog in the background? Yes. She is currently licking her asshole. Pretty good content here, right there. Yes, it increases unique drops, but set parts are unique. So for example, having them up running increases your chance to drop 1 of 5 set parts. And the 1 of 5 suits, some of them are actually still worth something. I haven't dropped any so far, but maybe we someday get lucky and drop one. I dropped an Alice suit the other day, which was worth like 2 million, and no one would buy it, I guess. Set parts are labeled as very rare. So it doesn't matter what the set parts are labeled as. All those, everything that used to be like a green item on official Flyff, like a set part, a weapon, whatever, is considered a unique item and is affected by the drop skills. That was close, we almost died. What would you recommend weapons on level 75 plate? Just take a look at the guide. All weapons are in the guide depending on your playstyle. Why are you not leveling in pop cranks? Pop cranks have no element. I do way more damage here and can kill them way faster. Why don't you have like 7 leechers following? Well, where should I get them from? If I shout normally, I don't get any, and I don't want to spend server shouts on, and like all the people on stream are always able to leech for free, but not a lot of players are using the offer I make for the free leeching. Can you try to kill pop crank once? You can fast kill it anyway, why not go there? I just explained it. I deal so much less damage there that it's not worth. I do less EXP there now. Oh, just the 105 helmet, useless. There will be another job in Flyff universe. So far nothing is announced and I don't expect new jobs to be coming in the next update. Pretty sure. Otherwise they would have announced it in the roadmap. But if they want to keep people interested, I'm pretty sure they will have to release a new pair of job classes sooner or later. And if they do, dude, this gear will be crazily expensive. Like if lots of players are max level and such, and then they release like a new job class, can you imagine? Like everyone wants that shit because they are bored, they want to make this class. This is going to be so crazily expensive. Schluss! What is noch mal? So for the people that are new and didn't realize how the giveaway works, or they need a little heads up, right here I sent you guys the Discord invitation link. So the way it works is you join the Discord community server, then under the organization tab you will find the giveaway button, and every person is allowed to turn in 3 jokes. The jokes can be written or memes, and I will vote the thing that I personally think is the funniest to me, and I will try not to laugh, but let's see how good the jokes are and if you make me laugh or not. Are there any more questions? So, and like for your information, I don't know any of the jokes yet. I haven't seen anything that is turned in. So before the event started, I scrolled this channel to the old event where we had this thing where you had to spot the mistakes in the image from the 2K subscriber giveaway. So I don't know anything that's posted, and I don't even know how many jokes are posted in total. So I hope it's not going to be only a few jokes and it's going to be a boring stream. Let's give it a couple more minutes so we can start on time. And the winner will be messaged in Discord so we can make sure it's the correct person that is deserving the prize. And we'll be handing out the rewards live on stream if the person is answering immediately. Everyone can claim the reward, so it doesn't matter from which server you are. If you're from a different server, I will just make a new character for you and you will still get your rewards. So everyone in the community can participate. I will explain the rules one last time before we are starting with the event for the people that may have been joined new and didn't know yet how it's working. But first off, thank you very much for the subscription in Famor. So basically, to participate, you will have to join the Discord server that I just posted into the chat. And then you will go into our Flyff community Discord, where under the organization tab on the left side, you will find the giveaway tab. And in the giveaway tab, you're allowed to post 3 jokes in total. The jokes can either be written or can be memes. Please no videos or anything like this. Okay, put the disclaimer on, and to make sure like none of the jokes So none of the jokes are my personal opinion, it's just to entertain and a disclaimer. Okay, let's start on time. And let's go. Okay, that's actually already a good one to start with. Fucking the rock. Okay. I will give it a thumbs up if I find it funny. The things. Okay. Joke number 1. A man went into a library and asked for a book on how to commit suicide. The librarian said, "Fuck off, you won't bring it back." Huh. That's... Huh. Let's go with the second one. A daughter asks her dad if she can have a sleepover with her girlfriends, and he agrees. Later on, he overhears their name of truth or dare, to which the daughter's friend asks her when the last time she had an orgasm was. The daughter replied, "Oh, about 3 days ago," and her dad bursts into the room yelling, "I knew you were faking last night." Okay. A white woman meets a handsome black man at a bar and decides to let him go home with her. At the door, she reaches into his pants and whispers seductively, "Show me what they say about black men is true." So he stabs her and steals her purse. If the situation is good, I would think those jokes are funny, but not if you just, without any relation, read them out loud. My girlfriend wanted me to treat her like a princess for her birthday, so I took her out, got her drunk, and crashed the car. A guy was walking to a bar, and on his way, he found a girl tied up to the railroad tracks. He untied her and they had sex. Guy gets to the bar, friend asks why he's so late, tells them about the girl he found and all the different positions they fucked in. Friends give him props and ask if he got head. Guy replies, "I couldn't find it." Okay. Okay, that's a thumbs up. Okay. I got in trouble during high school for masturbating in the showers. Apparently it's completely ruined the trip to Auschwitz. I already knew that one. Okay. What is a skeleton's favorite food? Drum rolls, spare ribs. This sounds like some bad American dad jokes, dude. Okay. Okay, here what I've got for you, sir. How do you call a Mexican that lost his car? It's Carlos. Oh, you need to do jokes that I don't know. What's the difference between a priest and acne? One, wait until you're 12 before it comes on your face. I already knew that one. What's the difference between a hooker and a drug dealer? A hooker can wash her crack and resell it. Huh, okay. What's the difference between a Jew and a Boy Scout? Boy Scouts come back from camp. Okay, that's also a good one. Getting a thumbs up here. I bet 80% of the player's bank password is 1234. Why did the bot post the same meme 4 times? That is spam as far as I'm concerned. Yes, thank you for all the guides. I'm a sus sale. I have zero idea what this post is, honestly. This is just confusing and I don't get that there's any joke in it. I don't know. Is that supposed to be funny? Weird. What's the difference between a choke fetish and necrophilia? About 5 minutes. I already knew that one. How do you know your wife is dead? The sex is the same, but the dishes start piling up. Okay. How many babies does it take to paint a wall? Depends how hard you throw them. I already knew that one, but that's too bad. Yeah, I can already predict this one. Why did Hitler kill himself? The gas bill came. Pretty sure it's this one, yeah. How do you know when a woman is going to have a black baby? I don't know this one. When she takes the tampon out, all the cotton is picked. Okay. What's the difference between an accident and a disaster? An accident is when a ship of black sinks. A disaster is when they can't swim. Okay. I threw a boomerang a few years ago and I now live in constant fear. What is the name of Michael Jackson's penis? The truth? Because the truth comes out of the mouth of children. Okay, that's... Oh, no, that's 2 jokes? Okay, I got confused because I didn't even realize the first sentence was a joke. I thought it's put together. Well, okay. 2 rangers are leveling at the steamwalkers. One of them gets a critical hit, falls down and doesn't seem to breathe anymore. The other ranger calls Gala Corp 911 and says, "My friend is dead, what do I do? Calm down, we have to know if he is really dead." After a short silence, an auto shot kill skill has been here. The ranger gets back on the phone. Okay, and what now? What? Okay, I have 0 idea what this is. This is similar to what we've read here. I don't know what I was just reading. I saw a kid at my school who didn't stand up for the national anthem. I ran to him and kicked him right out of his wheelchair. My EQ test results came back. They were negative. My parents raised me as an only child, which really pissed off my sister. That's a good one. That's a good one. Didn't make me burst out in laughing, but I liked the idea behind it. Okay, joke number 1 seems to be a pretty long one by a Crankley here. 3 shipwrecked men, a Frenchman, a German and a Dutchman swim to a deserted island. They are fished out of the water by the natives and brought to their chief. He speaks in a stern voice. If you want to stay here, you must go into the forest and come back with 2 fruits. Without a second thought, they run off. First the Frenchman comes back with a grape and a strawberry. The chief says, "Now shove them both up your ass, but if you laugh, you're dead." The Frenchman starts with the grape, but he has to giggle terribly. Full of rage, the chief takes his wooden stick and smashes the Frenchman's skull. Just as the remains, the German comes around the corner with an apple and a pear in his hand. The chief says, "Now shove them both up your ass, but if you laugh, you're dead." The German does as he is told, but all of a sudden, when the apple is already deep in his ass, he gets a laughing fit that brings tears to his eyes. Enraged, the chief cuts off his head. The Frenchman and the German meet in front of the gate of heaven. The German asks the Frenchman, "Did you also laugh?" The Frenchman, "Yes, the grape tickled terribly." "Oh, and why did you laugh?" The German, "I was just about to shove the pear up my ass when I saw the Dutchman come around the corner with a watermelon and a pineapple." Okay, I'm gonna give you this. It was long, but it was funny. Because I was like, the whole time I was reading it, I was thinking like, why should you laugh if you put a fruit up your ass? I don't know, I don't have no fruit up my ass experience, but I don't think it's funny. Okay. Women only call me ugly until they find out how much money I make. Then they call me ugly and poor. Okay. How do you X-ray in Ethiopia? Hold it in front of the sun. Oh, there's so many jokes about Ethiopia. God, I remember we were bored one day and got drunk and we read more than 100 Ethiopia jokes. That was pretty funny. What do you call 2 black men in a red sleeping bag? A Kit Kat. Okay, I already knew that one. What is the Mexican's favorite sport? Cross country. Okay. What is red and bad for your teeth? A prick. Okay. Those are a bit too, I don't know, is it called flat for jokes? I'm not sure. Do you know how important it is to wash your sex toys? That's where priests fought and invented baptism. Not too bad, not too bad, this one. My girlfriend's dog died, so I tried to cheer her up by getting her an identical one. Just made her more upset. She screamed at me and said, "What am I supposed to do with 2 dead dogs?" Okay. A guy walks with a young boy into the woods. The boy turns to him and says, "Hey mister, it's getting really dark and I'm scared." The man replies, "How do you think I feel? I have to walk back alone." Okay, I have no idea what's funny about this. I don't get it. Is it supposed to be a staring contest while you're taking a shit? Because if so, this is pretty cool. It's not as boring, right? It's taking a shit all by yourself. What do you call a fake noodle in pasta? Okay. Gnocchi? Wasn't he the guy that sent in a joke that I didn't understand at all? Oh no, it was the really bad skeleton joke. Okay. Pro-gas. Strong and independent. Okay. How do you make tissue dance? Put a boogie in it. Okay. Your PS5 is too hot. Turn off your PS5 and wait until the temperature goes down. Okay, not getting it. Not getting it. I would fuck any bitch with this cat. Shiba Inu. Okay, if that's actually working in the game, this is pretty darn funny. If you can just turn off all women. You'd be looking like this and still want to cheat. Well, I guess that's a misunderstanding, that just because you're ugly, you're not suddenly loyal. Okay, we got one more person typing. Let's wait for egg and then we will crown the winner. Stop typing, okay. So we got Crankly Daniel with a funny one. Proky with a funny one. And the first one here, the giant rock muscle with a funny one. I think there are 4. Skylaw here. Yeah, here we go. Okay, let's hand out the reward to Fear and for NMG. Have you seen the leaked bloody weapon and armors? Yes, I have. Tiger Cup. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, there's the lucky winner. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay. Skylar didn't answer. We still have Crankley. Now how about a joke from you, Pony? A joke from me? Right, I show you a joke, right? Okay. Here. This is my joke for you guys. Party scroll pricing in Flyff universe. Biggest joke I can think of at the moment. Okay, I just need to make a new character on Burudeng to give the other guy the reward that won. And then we still got Crankly. Yeah, Proki, we can exchange some jokes and voice over the next weeks. Exit mail. Okay, so the next winner chose the uniform exit mail. And our two winners are not reaching at the moment. Dude, I actually logged onto the German server now, huh? Holy shit, dude. Okay. The Penya CS consumables were a pretty big joke too. Oh yeah, this is right. This is actually right. I was laughing really hard at it because like buying those makes no sense. And what's it called? I was already bashing it pretty hard on stream, and then some guy told me that they even have a limit, so you can't buy more than 20 pieces of it. And that was like the biggest joke. Like I hadn't had such a hard laugh in a while. Yeah, that was pretty ridiculous. Especially with the pricing they had. It was like extremely expensive for only half the value. Yeah, I can't imagine what the heck they're thinking when they're designing an event. But well, thank you very much for helping me to reach 5K subscribers. And I hope you enjoyed this kind of giveaway. And yeah.